Have you ever thought about seeking a mental health worker? Story time. Put kettle on. Are you ready for this one? Of course you are. So yeah, about 5 years ago, I come out of an abusive relationship where I was kidnapped and abused and terrorised and starved and forced to have drugs, and basically I was left with so much trauma. I was diagnosed with complex PTSD. Like, that is a severe psychological disorder. It's not just a bit of anxiety and depression. It's complex PTSD. A lot of people struggle to hold down a job, a relationship, struggle to manage on a daily basis because of the severity of that complex PTSD. Plus, I also got diagnosed with EUPD, which is emotionally unstable personality disorder. I've also got issues with my weight because of my psychological trauma around food and being starved and terrorised. I struggle there on a daily basis, so I'm severely underweight. I've also got severe anxiety and depression, so it'd be highly irresponsible for me to not seek mental health support. So 5 years ago, when I was diagnosed with all these issues and problems, I couldn't work, I couldn't eat. I was obviously a shell of a woman, and I had to go in a refuge and get all the help, get rehoused. I couldn't work for a bit. I had to go on benefits, got on all the PIP, all the good benefits. First time in my life I've ever been on benefits because I've worked all my life. And I got all the help from the NHS. It took about 2 years, but I got loads of support. I got loads of therapy. And then I got back into work, and then I continued to pay for private therapy because I was now knowledgeable about my mental health. I knew that therapy was working. Oh, I was on serious medication as well when I come out of that situation. And I went to doctors, obviously, and got diagnosed, crisis teamed up. And I got put on all the medications. I was on 350 ml of quetiapine. I was on 45 milligram of mirtazapine. And I was on 15 ml of diazepam every day for about 12 months because I was so all over the show, you know what I mean? I didn't have the tools before the therapy started. I didn't have the tools to cope and manage on a daily basis because I didn't know what the hell was wrong with me. All this mental health, I wasn't distracting myself. I wasn't going out partying. I wasn't going out with my friends. I wasn't coming on social media. I completely committed to the cause of fixing myself and becoming the best version I can and the strongest version of myself, and put the work in without any distractions. And that's what I did. And I've really leveled up in life because 5 years ago I couldn't leave the house without shaking like a shitting dog. And again, I've got complex PTSD. I've got restrictions. There's certain things I can't do because of the severe psychological trauma I've suffered that'll never be cured, never go away because it's so severe. Your brain's like an elastic band, and trauma causes the brain to stretch and have pressure on it, but it'll always bounce back. But once that elastic band snaps, it's very difficult for it to ever be repaired. So it's always going to be a struggle. I'm always going to have to check in with therapy every few years and make sure I'm on the ball and that I've got the tools to cope and manage on a daily, because again, my brain isn't operating like most people because of the trauma I've been through and the psychological issues I've got. So yeah, I hope that's answered your question. And anyone else that's suffering with mental health issues, I feel your pain. But life is a beautiful struggle. Keep going. Be kind to yourself. Listen, I'm constantly the worst for going, I need to be doing better. I need to be working more. I need to be making more money. I need to be more successful. I need to be doing this. But then I reflect on where I was 12 months ago, 2 years ago, and I think I have come so far. I'm not in competition with anyone else. I'm in competition with myself. And I have come so far. And I've got a lot more to go. Like I say, sometimes it's one step forward, 2 steps back. But life is a beautiful struggle, isn't it? And I'm going to live it to the best of my ability, restrictions or not. Have a nice day, everyone. And don't smoke crack.